Hey guys, hope everybody's doing all right. Kind of having a late night in the shop. Nothing too crazy. Few things I want to go over this evening. First things first, my barber, Brian Lucas. I know you're watching this. I can't believe you ain't called me about a haircut or come seeing me lately. I was in Lowe's today, got my gray hair all out, and I'm 6'2", 250. I got no problem with a sheet of plywood, and I got old people running down the aisle trying to help me pick this stuff up like I was going to drop it or something. It was embarrassing. We got to get this took care of. You gotta. If your shop's not back open yet, you got to get by the house. So come see me. Get a hold of me. Goodness gracious. I'm just teasing, man. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Second things, I want to talk this right here. This respirator. That's the best one Harbor Freight sells. That thing's $40 whole. Even with this beard, I'm able to make that thing seal very positively, very comfortably, and I'm thankful to have it tonight because my other one broke. I had to go grab that one. I had to rip all this MDF with a skill saw, and unfortunately, because of the rainy weather and stuff, I did it all in the shop, and I mean, it's just, I've swept up, and you can still see the floor covered. It's just crazy how much is there. What we've done, we're revamping the belly pan mold, and I'm going to start over with a new what's called plug, which would be like a male pattern, and then I'm going to get it all right, and let me back this up some. I'm going to get it all right, and I'm going to body work it all out, and we will be making a new mold off of it, and I think I'm going to do a couple molds. That way I can do 2 or 3 in a day instead of 1 a day. Try to speed things up a little bit because I know sometimes people are in a hurry and want things that are in stock, and poor planning is not everybody else's problem, but try to do better. So this is 5 pieces that I've cut, and I'm not dead on, but it's close enough. 5 pieces that I've cut, and I've bonded together with liquid nails, and I put a bunch of C-clamps around it. And I drilled some holes down the middle and put some screws to put a lot of pressure down there. And I'm going to let that sit for a day or so and really cure together before I move it over here to the CNC machine. Let's go have a look. My shop is a wreck. I've been, I'd say a clean shop is one that ain't getting nothing done in. This one here has been getting stuff done for too long. This is my CNC router. This is what you would call a spindle here. There we go. That spindle spins a tool, and this thing up and down all over the place. It'll mill out any shape, whatever I want to do. The only thing it can't do is it can't turn and do 5-axis stuff or even 4-axis. It's 3-axis only, which means forward, backwards, left and right, up and down. 3 axes, X, Y, and Z. So that block of MDF is going to come over here. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, and get I wrote the program, I think it's about 4.5 of machining, not including tool changes and stuff like that I have to do. But we'll be on that soon. Pile of carbon fiber. I made a lot of this last week and over the weekend, and I got it all cut out today. There's a fistful of them things, 2 wings, a belly pan, a lot of stuff. But I got it all cut out today, and I wanted to get it outside and get a lot of it trimmed or final sanded and washed and get it out of here, but the weather just wasn't cooperating. You can see I made a mess today. That's all from today. I spent a whole bunch of time on that saw today, and I don't think there's a tool here I haven't used today. I've been going pretty hard today, even though I never feel like I got enough done. Really need to get a cleanup going. Maybe first of next week I'll do a bunch of cleanup. I mean, I just got stuff everywhere. Look at all this stuff. Got more carbon stuff over here sitting. That's an absolute pile of parts for Albatross. Oil system, a bunch of header material, a bunch of stuff for the crank trigger and the throttle position sensor, and a whole bunch of electronics for that thing. She's up there just holding the lift down, holding it down. Look, nobody ever gets to see how pretty this thing is, ever, because it doesn't look good in photos. Let's see if we can get it in this video. Look at all that sparkle on that thing. But as you can see, we got the engine stand and the hoist and stuff out. Sent the block out to Bullfrog Performance, the speed shop here in my hometown. They've been around for a long time now, since I was 18, so 22 years. And the block's there. My buddy John Fernandez, he's getting the final hone and stuff done so we can get the pistons in and start mocking up the rotating assembly and make sure everything's clearing, because we changed some things. Make sure everything's clearing. We got almost all the parts for that thing. Hopefully soon we can get the engine buttoned up, at least close enough where we can put the car together and look presentable. We will be at Donald Long called last night. We will be at No Mercy with our vending booth open. I don't know how much stuff I'm going to have there, but I'm going to have some stuff for sale and a lot of flyers and hopefully some koozies and stickers and all the good stuff. Here, been working on mocking up the new exhaust and stuff. I really got to get moving on this thing, and then hopefully before check out them carbon bead locks. Hopefully before too long that thing will be up and running. We can get some tuning in on it. Really just need a I can tune it. It takes me a while because I'm not fantastic at it. Hopefully I can get it to Fuel Tech and Louise and Cameron and Felipe and those guys. They can put their magic touch on it because they're just fantastic. Here's one. Been working on this carbon deck lid for a coupe. Of course, I let it get rained on, so it's nasty. It don't look like much, but I've filled in all the cracks. And I'll tell you guys, on Marketplace, it's hard to find a darn deck lid for a coupe anymore. I mean, they're as much for an OEM one as it is for an aftermarket one. And talking about things that are in bad shape, I can't zoom out no further. But was getting this thing worked down. My buddy Jeff Meek, he got me took care of on this, and I'm just getting it final touches done on it. I'm blocking it last stage 320 400, then I'm gonna just scuff it down and it should be ready for clear. And this we're gonna do a mold of for obviously a carbon deck lid for a coupe to offer, and I know plenty of people offer that, but this will be a high gloss, clear visual carbon deal. It'll be beautiful. I don't know who makes one of those at the moment. Maybe somebody does, but you never have to be the first person to be the best person at it. So that's definitely what we strive for. We'll be the best one out there on the market, the lightest and the safest, and have enough rigidity back here that you can mount your wing to it without having anything to worry about. And just as soon as this is done, then we will be using a piece pulled from the mold and modifying it and offering a two-piece version with a step down here, and obviously all the weave and everything will be going the same way. That'll be a very nice piece because a lot of these race cars, sometimes you got a lot of stuff in the back, sometimes not so much, but you need to get back there. Maybe your suspension's in there. I mean, my shock brackets are up in that area of my car. Anyhow, it's really a pain in the tail, especially when you got a real dead nuts race car. You don't want to have to take the wing and stuff on and off. So if you can get in there and split that trunk and it fits back together nicely, we did that on this car. I can't see it because it's up on the lift, but this trunk is split. The whole back of the entire back of the car stays in place. All this mess stays in place, and I can take the front of the deck lid right off and do whatever I need to in there. So that's in the pipe. We got a few other ideas. Like I said, just our belly pan's been fantastic for so long, with there's improvements that can be made on it, and that's what I plan on doing. So got a few other ideas up my sleeve. Really just got to sit down, get on the computer, machine some plugs and really do some surfacing and make some patterns and get things going. If there's something you would like to see, if there's a product you'd like me to bring to life, let me know. I'm a one-man band, so whatever I make has to be good for a lot of people. It has to be good for me. I have to be able to sell plenty of them. So if you got something on your mind, let me know. Leave me a comment. Follow my page, like my page, all that mess. I sure appreciate everybody. We've been growing a lot. You know, I think we were stuck at 6,000 people, 5,600 to 6,000 people for a long time. And then lately it's been shooting up. The shadow bans have dropped. I've been keeping my mouth shut on sensitive subjects and all that mess. And things are really starting to turn up. And looking forward to growing as a business, as a person, as a role model, anything. Only thing I wouldn't suggest doing that I do is letting your stuff be this dirty like my shop is right now. But anyhow, I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you like the video. Hope you like the little walk around. There's a lot of junk in here. I've only got so much room in this shop. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much.